Library each Thursday in October each year. Be sure to tune your wireless receiver to Storytime with Silas. Alternatively, subscribe on those podcast providers the youth seem so fond of.
Campaign 2 of Half.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Adam's phone.
I told you I had to move some stuff around. Yana disconnected. I forgot where everybody was.
Welcome to Roll for Weird. We are a Monster of the Week actual play podcast, as per usual. By this point, I think everybody knows who we are as people. So, does anybody want to tell us what we did last time? I know
Danny's job,
and that is usually Danny's job, but
we miss you, Danny.
We do miss you, Danny.
I will say that the actual last time we played Roll for Weird, I could recap that one pretty good, but that was a different different spinoff. The last time we played the core storyline was about 2 goddamn months ago, and I have no clue. I think it was like an interlude.
Went bowling with a demon.
Yes.
Yeah.
You did.
Yes.
The meatball.
Yeah.
Oh,
and the meatball.
No, that was
Were you there for that?
That was the Extra Life thing.
No,
it wasn't, because I was there for that.
Oh, thing was in the hellscape.
We went bowling.
We went bowling back to back. Roll for Weird episodes.
Well, that's why it's called Roll for Weird. It's a bowling podcast.
Oh, it just took us some time to.
Yeah.
Actually, if you go back and re-listen to the whole podcast, every single episode has at least one ball in it. We started with playing pool for like 3 hours. And then you probably missed all the times Shadow talks about playing basketball, but it's there every episode. You just got to re-listen.
Yes,
the whole
you guys.
podcast is chock full of balls.
It is.
Oh, God.
There it is.
Yep.
I knew you were going there.
Well, somebody had to. It's going to be me.
We were all thinking it.
So yes, the last time you all were together, you went bowling with a demon and another demon, technically in a ball.
That's true.
Yeah. You had. Sorry, Tiana.
It's coming back now. I'm starting to remember again.
I had forgotten about that. It's been a couple months.
It has. And the time after that, Filbert went to a birthday party for some children. And...
Well, don't make it sound weird like that. It was my nephew or something, or niece. It was my nephew. It was second cousin. That's what it was. Yeah. Don't act like I just went to some kid's birthday party to hang out and shoot some pool.
Do you remember the first adventure that we all had together where we were dubbed the world's worst house guests? I would 100% believe that you would just show up at someone's random party.
Yeah, always. Yeah. But you went to a bowling alley for a child's birthday party because you knew the kid, and making it worse.
Yeah, that's not a lot better. Yeah, I was related to the kid.
Yes, you were related to the child, and you got put into a hellscape. Anyway,
as happens,
as you do when you're at a children's birthday party. I mean, technically, it's always a hellscape.
Jorunda was a bird. I just want to throw that out there.
Jorunda was a man who used to be a bird.
Once you're a bird, are you ever not a bird? It's like riding a bike.
Existential crisis is over here.
That's a big question.
Yeah.
And Filbert canonically knows all those people.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they were in his house.
They were in his house, and they almost got shot by his dad.
Jeez.
Sorry, Tiana, you're gonna have to go back and watch that.
Apparently, Jesus.
It was a wild one, but back to the core storyline. It was more of a hangout interlude, right?
Yes,
like there wasn't. Okay, I want to make sure we're not missing any.
Thing.
Yeah.
It was the dirty trash demon from that shitty town.
Yes.
With Skate Town.
Yeah.
And we brought him back from his trash van. And then we were going to touch. Yeah, it's fallen into place like a well-oiled jigsaw.
And then you guys were like, "Hey, let's go bowling," and you got him another job with a different demon.
With Pazuzu.
With Pazuzu, yes. He doesn't
Yeah.
work for Lord Jeff Fuckhead anymore. Instead, he
That's
works
true.
for Pazuzu.
I'm glad that's canon now, that name.
Uh,
And
it's always
Pazuzu was
names
the one.
It's always the names that I hate that become canon.
Yeah.
DB2, Lord Jeff Fuckhead.
Kind of a fuckhead.
It's fine. I've said a lot of things for this podcast. I'm never getting into political office. Not that I want to.
Okay, that's got to be a soundbite.
That ship sailed years ago.
And damn it, she's
Um,
tried.
When that fire happened, she gave up that dream.
I know.
With the right set of tools, you could get into whatever office you like.
You could just call
have an
Lisa.
angel poof
Yep.
me into a dentist office. Anyway, you guys, went bowling with Pazuzu. Showed up in a bowling outfit, all that jazz.
Yeah, an immaculate bowling outfit.
Yes, because he bowls in his free time, apparently.
Yeah, he's on the Happy Little Trees
He's-
bowling team.
He is now. He made it into existence. They probably don't know he's a demon, but he
Nope.
rolls really well. It's like sometimes you hear the screams of the damned when he makes a strike. Anyway,
God damn, that son of a bitch can roll.
The meatwad bowling ball.
so tonight,
Yeah.
you guys are hanging out, I'm assuming, in the bunker, as you guys are wont to do occasionally.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Shadow installed a magic door between the bunker and
Mhm.
Silas's house.
Yeah,
Yes, that's
sure
right.
did.
That is a
Yeah.
thing that also happened. So
So
now,
now they're roommates.
Ask for permission after it was installed.
Oh, Kenny's so mad about that.
oh, Kenny hates it. He's locked upstairs most of the time now.
Better than being locked in the basement.
Not by much.
Or
Well,
the oubliette.
Yeah, the oubliette basement. That's the basement, the real basement.
you guys are hanging out at Filbert's. Layseth is missing. She decided, or she got called away. You're not sure when, how, or how long she will be gone, but she is not with you tonight.
I mean,
Not
let's be
doing-
realistic. She got sick of our shit.
Yeah, she quit. No. Danny
No,
will
no,
be
no,
back,
don't you
everybody.
dare.
No. Danny will be back, but
Don't you put that evil on us, Ricky Bobby.
anyway, what are you guys doing in the bunker tonight? I figured that some of this is research trying to figure out what Lord Jeff Fuckhead was doing, because you know that you now have a demon on your side who's also looking into what the fuck he's doing. Because Silas has ties. He's just
Yes.
so in love with the occult.
Yeah.
And the occult loves him right back.
It's true. But yeah.
Well, that being said, I suppose Silas just emerges from the door from his house into Filbert's bunker,
Mm-hmm.
where given that their houses are now interconnected and a certain degree of informality is sort of inevitable, he just comes shuffling through in his slippers and a smoking jacket,
Oh, this man.
and a little pipe.
You come in, Shadow's sitting on the couch playing Hollow Knight on his Nintendo Switch, and he sees you and he's like, "Oh, hey, what's up?"
I just thought I'd pop in, see how everybody's doing. I haven't heard from Laceth recently, and usually, she's the responsible one. So I thought perhaps I'd assume some of my paternal duties and pop in and see how everybody was doing.
Yeah, I think she's at that sewing thing she goes to every year. I'm not really sure. She might be at talking with the council again about angel shit or not angel shit or whatever she is. I don't really know.
Divine.
I think Filbert's in the kitchen though. I'm not.
Ah.
I don't know. You know how he is.
Are you winning, son?
You don't really win Hollow Knight. You just play it 4 times while you're waiting for the sequel.
Well, as long as you're having fun. If anybody heard from Misty, is she here?
Misty just looks, just like pops her head from the armchair that's facing the other direction. Hello.
Just lurking in the corner.
Taking after dear old
It
granddad.
runs in the family, yes.
All right, y'all think a bag of 40 pizza rolls is gonna be good, or should I do 2
No.
bags?
Two bags.
2 bags.
Yeah.
All right.
Misty's curled up in the armchair. She folds down surprisingly small for as tall as she is, reading a book from Silas's library. She's actually trying to do the research stuff, but it's slow going. She can hear the music from Shadow's Switch, and it's distracting in the best way because she's like, I need to finish that.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, well, I suppose I shall make myself at home. What's that you've got there, Misty?
Trying to do some research stuff on the spider.
Ah, yes, the very intimidating adversary, I must say. Although we do seem to be getting small victories here and there, don't we?
Take him where we can get him, I guess.
Yeah, some small victories that really count anyways.
Well, they certainly add up. I think, we're not without resources ourselves. Uncovering a little bit more about the spider, or Lord Jeff Fuckhead, as we do prefer to call him in these circles.
Prefer to call him.
I don't believe I'm the one who coined that name.
No, but you have refused to let it go.
Well, because it's rather exciting. I think it rolls off the tongue. Lord Jeff Fuckhead. It really sells him as a bastard. And indeed a fuckhead.
I read something about compound swears and which kinds of ones work better. I'll have to show you that at some point. It's very interesting.
I'm sure.
Not that you need the help, but
I'm fluent in swearing, and I've spoken it all my life.
All right. Hey, Silas, didn't know you were coming you want some pizza rolls?
No, thank you. I've already eaten. Just dabs at the corner of his mouth with a silk handkerchief.
I told you he's probably coming. You should have defrosted those raw wings.
The what? I don't want to
just
just wait.
Throw them in the oven just enough to defrost.
You said probably.
You want to cook them, or he can't eat them.
Well, you said probably. I'm not gonna. You didn't say, "Oh, Silas is coming." You said he's probably coming.
Don't make a fuss over
I'll
me.
go. I can go I can go defrost them.
No, don't.
The rabbit wings.
It's fine, honestly.
That you gave me
fine.
a bunch of. That works, right?
Well,
yeah. No, rabbit legs. I mean,
keep.
No, they're wings. Yeah.
Yeah. So rabbits don't tend to have wings. I mean, after one of my experiments.
Except that one. You remember that one?
Yes, the one that begged to die. Yes,
Yeah.
it in a human voice. That was most unexpected. I didn't like that at all.
Had tail, like a dragon tail, not a bunny tail. That thing.
Well, yes, it was a tail that was a live snake. Yes. Yes, I think I got one or two of those syllables wrong in the incantation that time. But it's science.
Sure, that wasn't a chimera. I mean, it sounds a lot like a chimera.
Well, I mean, it was a literal chimera, yes, but not the chimera of legend.
It had a bunny
More
body.
the chimera, in as much as it was several creatures meshed by unnatural forces into one. As I say, completely unintended. The formula I was reading from was rather badly scorched, probably, during the witch burnings. But progress was made. And we won't make that mistake again. But yes, I mean, fortunately, it had so many wings that you were able to stock your freezer for quite some time, Philbert. So
yeah,
that's where we're coming back around to.
Yeah, that's where we got.
I pick up that thread eventually.
You just sometimes it takes longer to get to the conclusion, but we found it. I forgot, but yeah. All right. Well, yeah, we were just about to see what we could find up on Lord Jeff Fuckhead. If you want to maybe put some pants on and join us, or if you're good.
I'm wearing my pajamas, dear boy. I have not bare-legged at all. I
So
am not
you
hanging,
said smoking
hanging
jacket,
brain.
and I thought it was literally just Silas in just a smoking jacket buttoned
So
up.
what?
A
He's
smoking
Winnie
jacket
the
is
Poohing
essentially
it?
like a. It's like a quilted kind of robe.
Donald Ducking it.
Yeah, that's what
No,
Winnie the Pooh.
I'm wearing pajamas and slippers
Okay.
underneath.
All right, then.
I'm
no,
not naked beneath
sorry,
a robe.
you're wearing the pale white pants, and I thought that was skin I was seeing. Well, you ready?
They're
You
pretty
want to?
pasty looking.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, you really don't. You're not usually supposed to wear like exact skin tone, like exact skin tones.
Well, to be fair, my skin tone is a, a healthy shade of alabaster. So I'm not usually, I'm not usually the market for these sorts of trousers. I wanted something more in a tartan shade and pattern, but that was all that was available in the store when I went in. So, nevertheless, they're rather comfortable. Would you like a pair? I can get you one, no problem.
I got
They've got all
lots.
kinds.
What?
They've got all kinds,
All
Perhaps
kinds
one
of
day we could pajamas.
Oh, I know what pajamas are. Yeah, I've seen some.
I've got a very good friend downtown who's an excellent importer of fine European pajamas. Perhaps you would get to accompany me one day. We'll go do a bit of shopping and treat yourself.
Yeah, you know what? That sounds awesome.
As this awkward conversation about European pajamas keep going.
Pajamas.
Jim Jams.
Pajamas.
European pajamas are pajamas.
Damn it, Jeremy.
Welcome to Sleepy Cowboy. Sleepy Cowboys.
No, we can't. You
Cowboys.
can't.
Pendergrass.
Sleep cowboys.
Sleepy Cowboys with me, Pajama Pendergrass.
Pajamas.
3 of you get a text message. I'm gonna let you guess which 3 because someone doesn't have a cell phone.
I do, but Silas does. He has one of those big old man cell phones. The
And
ones
he
with
probably always lays it down somewhere and doesn't know.
It's
where it
literally in his library,
Yeah.
like just going bong, like, at a million decibels. It's probably making Kenny really annoyed.
Kenny
Fucking
really
good.
annoyed. Ida really annoyed.
Dada's flip phone is on mute as he plays his Switch.
I'll
Yes,
answer
it is.
it.
So 3 of you get text messages. Only 2 of you get the notification. You see unknown as the texter, and you have a jumble of numbers that you think are coordinates.
More spam. Probably trying to get me to renew my car insurance that I don't even have with them or extend my warranty.
Wow, that would be quite the we're trying to contact you about your car's extended warranty message where you have to do the number letter exchange.
Well, the thing is, they just get you curious. You know what I mean? Like they're like, watch, I'm going to text them a bunch of numbers. And then if they text me back, then boom, you're on a whole bunch of lists. Yeah, this person responds to, I don't.
I'm gonna copy the numbers and paste them into Google Maps and see what pops up for me.
Sure. You put the coordinates into Google Maps and it pops up at the Silverline Ranch that you guys haven't been to in a very long time.
Is that the
Episode
place with the
1.
Wow.
what Variacolica?
Variacolica, yes.
Yes.
What?
First episode.
Episode
The one where we
1.
established that Filbert has
Has
a bunch
keys
of
to this
keys
place.
to like everybody's houses that he's just got from various different places.
It's literally been over 2 years.
Yeah.
No.
How did you remember that, Gerundu?
I don't
Because
know.
he's a real fan. No, just kidding.
Whoa!
Well,
Are you
where,
calling us hashtag fake fans?
Absolutely
DB.
not.
Is that what we're doing here?
we're
Fake
posers.
fans.
It's
It's
admit
a
it, Tiana. We're
self-report.
posers.
Wow, we're such posers. I'll just see my posing ass out of here.
Please don't. I love you.
Hey,
know,
Misty,
I'm
what's
teasing.
that? Oh, did that actually pull something up?
know.
That pull something up, actually?
Yeah.
Car
Yeah,
dealership?
come here. No, it's weird actually. Remember that ranch that we went to?
Oh, yeah, the one I got keys to.
That really tragic business with the children and that whole nearly entire family wiped out by those bloody things. Yes, I remember.
Someone just texted us the coordinates to that.
I mean, I could see if I still got the keys around here somewhere. I haven't really been keeping them on me so much lately because just the jingle jangles.
It does tend to advertise your presence to monsters.
But yeah, I can go get it. Do you think it's Silas, Shadow? You two get that text too?
Shadow, check your phone.
Quite probably. I mean, I've left it in the library, I believe.
What's the use of having? Why don't you just get a landline, Silas?
He has one of those too.
Yeah,
Yes,
it was.
It's mounted to the wall. It came with the house.
Then why do you even
The only
have
calls I ever get are people trying to convince me I've been in a car accident recently, or
Yeah.
you know,
That's what I
those
thought
kind
this
of calls. I've heard that you've been in a car accident. It's like, no, well, I don't own an
Oh.
automobile, and no, I don't think so.
The ambulance chasers.
Yes, or something like that. Whatever they are, I've got half a mind to go around there and give them a damn good talking to. But nevertheless, yeah, I should probably go put some respectable outside clothes on if we're going to go investigating.
I suppose so, because we haven't been back there in a long time, and it's odd that it's popping up now.
Can anybody remember the name of that family?
No.
No, me neither. Let's hope they've got it written on their mailbox or something. Right, I'll be just 5 minutes or so, and then yeah, Silas goes through the magic door to go get changed into a tweed suit.
I forget if we talked about this, but does the magic door make Filbert's residence part of your residence? As far as like vampire entry laws?
I guess so, because it's contiguous with it now.
Yeah, and I think we've
I
also
don't need permission
established
to enter my own lair.
yeah, that Silas is able to enter my bunker anyway because he watches me when I sleep, even before I hit this door. And I think we established that if they get
Not
permission,
in a creepy way. Don't misunderstand.
no.
Okay, Edward. Okay, Edward.
I'm defending you.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So I think we said that if they got invited in once, and it's like a standing invitation.
Well, mi casa es su casa now. So
Well, Shadow,
the
you're gonna at
point
least
is
help me
rather mute.
with these pizza rolls, right? You guys asked for 2 bags. We got 80 pizza rolls here.
I'll go grab a paper bowl and scoop up a good handful of them.
On
Road
fire, I mean.
That's why I'm not eating them yet. They're like dragon fire on the inside.
Yes. Oh gosh.
Shadow, put the game.
What?
Help me
I'm
out.
about to get a fucking mask fragment.
I don't know what that game is. Is that good?
Yeah, it's a good game.
No, is
Hollow
the
Knight is a
mask
good-
fragment good?
Yeah, it's like a more health or whatever.
Is it better than 40 pizza rolls? Because that's what I got you marked down as.
No, I'm eating a like the mask. I'm eating only a fragment of those pizza rolls.
No, I got me and
For all
Misty
of us.
splitting 40, and then you on 40. The other 40.
No, we had 2 bags for everyone. It's like 28 per bag or something. This isn't some. Where the fuck did you buy these things? Costco?
Sam's Club.
When someone says 2 bags, I figure it's normal size bags.
I literally said, should I do 1 bag or 2? They're 40 each.
Boys, chop chop.
All right, fine. I'll eat 40 pizza rolls. Fuck it.
You're young. Your metabolism still works.
I used to eat 40
I'm not
when I
that
was
young.
like
I'm like the
7th
same
grade.
age as all of you. I'm older than you, Misty.
Yes. Yes, and my metabolism still works, which is why I'm eating this bowl of them before while we are driving to the thing.
You all act like I'm
playing
17.
I'm playing with a Taylor.
Okay,
I'm like
I was
30
just like,
years
what's
old.
this yellow thing?
I'm playing with a Taylor tape because I fidget.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's gonna be
She's
a
in the middle
stinky
of playing
car.
a tabletop game. A
It's gonna be a
tabletop
stinky
war
car.
game.
Right, so that's 40 feet right there.
How far
That's
away
good
was
for
it?
you.
Anyone remember what's that say, Misty? How far does it say we are from there?
It was pretty close, wasn't it?
Just outside of town, I believe. Silas
Yeah.
says as he comes through the door. closing it down.
All right, well.
Yeah, it's like a 20-minute drive at the outside, and that's if traffic's bad.
Wait, why are your normal clothes more revealing than your pajamas?
Oh, sorry. And he zips himself up. That was entirely unintentional. I just left the barn door open there when I was in a bit of a rush to put some clothes on. Sorry about that.
This was just dick out. Got it.
I didn't say that. I just had his fly down.
Whoa.
Shotgun. I start running to Misty's
It happens to the
Subaru.
best of us. I wasn't trying
Misty-
to expose myself.
Misty is ignoring this entire conversation because it has nothing that she wants to know about in it.
That was
Walking
out
up-
of character. I just wanted to establish that you
No,
didn't
Sure.
have hanging brain.
oh gosh.
I'm
And
gonna yell back.
Filbert makes it to shotgun.
Yeah, I'm gonna yell back. Silas,
They
Shadow,
said
shut the
this
door.
Just in the front street.
I was too embarrassed. Oh dear, I better make sure. Goodness me. Oh, right. Should have noticed that draft. Right. Good to go. All locked up.
All right, you guys pile into
The Forester.
the Forester. Tiana, we have to talk about that later, honey.
What?
This is the second character that drives a Forester for you.
It's a practical.
Tiana, do you?
Subaru Forester.
I was gonna say, do you have one or do you like them?
No,
a
I
lot?
don't. I have never owned a Subaru Forester, but my mom had one, and we did a big road trip in it. And
Yeah,
and Subarus are like the unofficial car of Alaska. And then I moved outside, and I found out that
They're
Subarus
not
are
everywhere?
synonymous with lesbians.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
Anyway, you all pile into the Forester and start driving to the Silverline Ranch.
To be fair, Misty was meant to be a one-shot character, so
That is fair. Everybody was supposed to be a one-shot character. This was supposed to be a one-shot.
I think this actually it takes the record for the longest one-shot.
That's what I was gonna say. It's just a really fucking long one shot.
Oh,
2
no.
years and counting.
A really long serialized long shot.
My one shot that I play in 3 years.
Yeah, we joke about that on Quest and Chaos. That a Quest and Chaos one shot is like 3 episodes long, and a 3 shot is 9 episodes long. This takes the cake right here.
Anyway, you guys get to the ranch. Fulbert, did you grab your keys?
Fuck, these pizza rolls are hot.
Still.
I did grab my keys.
Okay.
They were in
So
the
you
peg
got-
closet, hanging on a peg.
I thought we renamed that.
We did not.
I don't think we did.
I'm sorry. What was that?
What was what?
You said where did you say they were?
My closet.
No, the did you say the peg closet?
Yeah, like for my bike pegs and motorcycle pegs.
Oh, I see. Never mind. Never mind. Yes, carry on.
Not gonna touch that because I was about to say something, but
So was I, and I'm just
no
Wait.
later.
I thought it was the pig closet.
wrong.
I
bell.
always wondered. I always wondered every time I looked in there weren't ever any pigs. I was very confused.
You thought I kept a
All
bunch
the
of pigs in a
pegs fall
closet?
No, you just always call it that. And then I looked, and that's why I was so confused.
Could have asked.
I mean, it makes more sense now that I think about all the bicycle pegs you had laying around.
Well, they're actually hung up on pegs on the walls, so it's like a double meaning.
Well,
There's a lot of pegs on the wall, and then there's also,
So like
yeah,
double
it's
peg.
pegs all the way down.
pegs. It's just pegs, and more pegs.
Sometimes you just need to go into a closet to organize your pegs, and everybody enjoys
I used to
the
collect
hobby of
pogs.
pegging.
I used to collect pogs in there, and it was the pog closet. And then pogs
And
kind of
then you
died
grew
out
up.
in like '96. And then I was
You
like,
know,
well,
Phil,
what
but
else?
Sometimes it's better to bring things out of the closet. But when you're ready.
Yeah. Well,
Silas, you must have like a pretty wicked, awesome pog collection. I mean, you were around for all 4 years.
some slammers.
How many slammers you got in there?
How many slammers do I have in my peg closet? Well, on an average Saturday, 3 or 4.
Oh,
Really depends
wait,
on who's
Misty,
in
I think
town.
it's right here.
Yeah, yes, the GPS is pinging. We should probably stop.
Thank God.
Honestly, fuck this ranch. Let's just go play pogs.
I've actually got some foil-backed shinies. I've been saving those for a special tournament.
I got one that smells like grapes, and I don't know how it keeps its smell, but
You guys get to the ranch.
All right, Filbert, let's not be silly.
You were the ones that said it. I think you went back to pogs.
they distracted me again. They roped me back in.
Honey,
Just when you thought you were out.
just when you thought you were out, it's more pogs.
All right, we'll go to this ranch, but when we get done with this shit, we need to honestly go find some of them pogs. Because now I'm really excited. Fuck Hollow Knight.
You're so fickle.
I'm gonna see if
needs
I can
video
find
games
some
when we have
pogs,
pogs?
and I'm gonna bring them to GooseCon, and we're gonna play
Dude,
pogs.
you have to give out some
Yes.
GooseCon
think-
pogs. That would be
Oh,
the
no.
pog right there, dude. Play the game
I've
on
still
that
got
shit.
mine from.
I still have
Being
mine
a kid
somewhere. So
Yeah.
I sure shit
that was
don't.
a fad that I entirely missed.
And all
I-
staff gets a slammer.
I think they used to be my brothers. Anyway, we're not talking about
Okay,
this.
yes. Sorry,
Are we
DB.
not?
Welcome
It sounds
to
like we
Pog
were.
Chat.
Get us back.
No.
Grab the reins.
Roll for Weird always turns into a different podcast.
We just gained 6 viewers when we mentioned pogs.
That it's a niche market,
like,
but
oh?
it's still there.
It's the 6 people that played pogs.
Still.
It has to be more than that, given that it's become a slang term.
I know we're trying to get past this, but I had a pog maker. I'm for real. You could insert something into it. It's just a giant hole puncher that has one size, and you insert it and you hit the thing, and then you got a pog. And it had a little case on the side. It was pretty dope.
Oh gosh.
You can buy 200 pogs for $13.
You can make custom pogs.
Hey
100.
guys, stop Googling.
Stop googling pogs.
All right, Missy, come on. We'll talk.
I want to make like a little gun to shoot them at people, like those Nerf round
Misty,
things.
you're supposed to be the one that keeps us on track while Layseth
No,
is gone.
That's Danny.
I know,
That's
but
Danny's
Layseth
job.
is gone, so now it's Misty's job.
All right, we'll talk pogs under the podcast. Pogs.
We didn't talk about this.
Honestly, how many podcasts about pogs can there be? Like, we could fucking corner the market
The
on this.
Pogcast.
Got the name already.
I'm sure it's a domain.
This one has Casper shrugging.
Anyway, Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
I'm done. Fuck, that's a thing already.
Oh,
Of course it is.
Well, it's fine.
Probably about games.
Anyway,
Whew, you guys get to the ranch.
Thank fuck.
You've been there, but you've been outside talking about pogs this whole time. But as you gaze upon the building,
Come on,
You
DB,
see-
keep your creeps. We're the creeps.
I'm
You gotta
gazing.
keep us.
I'm trying. You guys notice that the building doesn't look in great shape. It's probably been I want to say probably a year since you have been out here. This podcast has been going for a while. But It looks like the place is kind of abandoned.
How did it look last time we were here? For
Great.
someone,
It
okay.
looked, yeah.
I totally remembered. I just wanted to remind the audience.
Yeah, no, it had a family living there. There was a wife, father, twin girls.
Is the name on the mailbox?
Yes, their last name was Silver, you guys.
Silver. Oh my god, I actually remember that. Well, now, like, for real, that brought it all
I'm
back.
going to draw on your face when you fall asleep at GooseCon.
Grundle will be in his house. Let him do it. But yeah, it looks like it doesn't look like the ranch that it used to be.
This place kind of looks a little shitty. It wasn't this shitty a year ago, was it?
No,
but
then again, most of the family wasn't dead then. Had only just died. So
yeah, but like this is more run down than what an abandoned house would be, even. And surely someone bought the place, right? So? In this market.
I mean,
I don't know. It's now a good time to buy vampire ranches.
I don't remember. It's been 2 years. Did they die on the property?
Yes.
Yes, but you took care of the problem.
Yeah, but properties that have the people actually like die in the houses tend to get devalued. People get know superstitious and weird about it. So
yeah,
I'm actually not that surprised that it's abandoned.
I imagine there was some sort of cover story involving wild animal attacks or something.
That's what it usually is. Yeah.
Why don't we buy the place?
In the yard.
Like,
Shadow. That's
get our own.
Right. We like to raise a.
I'm just saying. I mean, Silas is rich, and this can't be too expensive.
I am a man of means. Yes.
I was thinking the same thing, Shadow. I was thinking, when you buy this, boom, bunker number 2.
Silas, how many rabbits could you raise here?
Well, countless. I suppose we should probably make better use of the land by putting in a little bit of pasture over there. We could have some cows, perhaps a few goats. I would quite like some black goats, actually.
Y'all are thinking
that'd be really good.
Swimming pool.
Teach them to dance and walk around on 2 legs. It'd be creepy as shit.
Ground swimming pool.
Silver, do you still have the keys?
Yeah, I do. The door doesn't look very sturdy.
Before we start engaging in property speculation.
Yeah, anyone see a for sale sign? Or
probably see if anybody's actually here.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Okay, let me just. I don't know if it's still gonna work. I'll try. I'll go to the door.
We've come to stealing a house.
Go for it.
You put in the key, it turns, and the gate creaks as you push it open.
Oh, I do love a good creaky gate. Ominous. I love it.
Do we even need to buy this place? I got the key.
Yeah, we could build one of those magic doors to here, and then, I mean,
3 houses.
They can try to stop us.
Again, I think we're rather putting the cart before the horse. Let's see what's going on first.
Yeah, putting the entire King's Parade before the horse.
I do have a plan.
Can't push. That's true.
I do have a plan though.
You're the ones that got me all hyped up on pizza rolls. I can't control myself now.
It's definitely my fault.
He's absolutely loaded full of carbs. We've got to do something before he explodes.
Yeah. Door opens. I'm gonna step inside, wand in hand.
You just were at the gate, so you're going through. Yeah, you're going through to the house.
Cool.
It's a road. It's a really nice road that has trees and everything on each side. Some of it looks a little overgrown. You're not really sure how long this place hasn't had somebody living and taking care of it. But you get to the house, run down, paint chipping off the house a little bit. There's some windows that are broken. Just looks real bad. When it looked really nice last time you were here, it was well taken care of.
I'm gonna hold up that triangle glass necklace I have and push it against the pendant against the door.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my fortunes ability to predict the future once per mystery and see what my future holds. I'm basically searching to see if there's anything abnormal here.
We haven't remembered that in a long time.
All right, so that's gonna be not super good. A 6. So
that's a failure, isn't it?
Yeah, well, on a 7 to 9, hold 1 on a miss, you get bad information, and the keeper decides how it affects you.
Oh no! So we're all gonna believe whatever Shadow's about to get,
including me.
I mean, or you could not believe him and be like, yeah, whatever, Shadow. So you push this thing up against the door, and you see that the family left just on their own. It looked like maybe they were going on vacation. They had suitcases and things, and they all looked really happy when they left.
I think it's all right, guys. Like, it seems like they just left on vacation or something.
Well, it's a rather bloody long vacation, judging by the state of the house.
Yeah, well, I'm getting like Tuscany vibes, and they probably just stayed there. It's pretty nice.
Maybe they died while on holiday.
Well, if that's the case, then I suppose we should start looking at what the state of the house is and what we're going to do when we take it over.
Yeah, everyone start calling rooms. Let me just see if my key to this door still works now.
Yeah, let's walk in first before we call rooms.
Yeah, if it's a big shithole, like...
We're going to need to do something of a situation report, aren't we, here, and see what the damage is, cost of remodeling and all that, get a rough estimate.
Calling an inspector.
Have you been watching the Home Improvement channel lately, Granddad?
Well, here's the thing. You can save an awful lot of money by doing things yourself, And I think the younger generations have lost sight of self-reliance, a certain degree of self-reliance that people of my age, and sadly, less so as generations past, we've really valued that, the ability to repair one's own car. Of course, they were made out of basically just brass tubes back then.
Right. And, this was before that there were computer chips that made up parts of the car. It makes it a little trickier to do things more than change the tire, change the oil.
It's simply a lack of will. That's all it is. You just need to want it.
I really wish Laceth was here. Me and her have been watching
Okay, Boomer.
Fix Her Up a lot. You all see Fix Her Up with Joe and what's his name? Steve or something. She's been really good at being able to like estimate cost and stuff, so it's sad she's not here.
Your key works, Filbert.
Oh look, let's see how it looks in here. Kick the door open.
You kick the door open?
I mean, after I open, it looks cool.
Hey,
like I'll turn it and then
wait.
like a Fonzie thing,
Wow, that was really. Ooh,
was it cool? Did it look okay? In my mind, I thought it was going to look really cool, and then you all started looking
really, really macho. Yeah.
The door creaks open.
It wasn't a very hard kick.
No, it doesn't work on leg day very often. And you walk into this dusty, kind of fallen apart foyer.
Honey, I'm home.
You hear nothing.
As expected.
Except for the wails of the damned. No.
Well, ambiance. I'm going to start looking around, trying to get a sense for why someone texted us the coordinates for here.
Sure. So as you remember, the downstairs had a living room, kitchen, different areas like that. It's a really really big, nice house. Older with a wraparound porch. It looks like there may have been a struggle in the living room, but it looks old, like not something that would have happened right away.
So after we were here, but before we arrived?
Yes.
Okay.
But not like hours before you arrived. It was a while, it looks like, because you can see dust on the sofas and everything like that.
Chad, are you sure they just went to Tuscany?
I mean, yeah, I don't know if they went to Tuscany, but they were packed like, I mean, why wouldn't you go to Tuscany?
Misty, do you remember the ritual of Kreza Kra?
Refresh my memory.
It's the one that we use when we use magic. We could use it to see another place or time. I feel that would be perhaps rather useful in this instance. And yeah.
That one.
I would like to use magic to try and see another time.
Okay.
this place,
Okay.
but another time. So I want to
Sometime in the last year.
gauge. I don't know.
Do you have to
when
know the
this struggle-
specific time?
It doesn't say in the use
Okay.
magic, it just says see another place or time. But maybe if there's an object that's clearly been broken or
Yeah.
something, maybe use that as like a focus or something.
Calendar.
And see if I can tune into whatever
like a
happens
calendar,
here.
that like they were marking days off and it just stops on one
What
day.
year are you in?
Well, okay. Be fair. There might be something like my wet erase calendar that I have upstairs, where at the very least it shows the month and days of when I reset it.
Word of the
That's
day
fair.
calendar. I had one of those like 2-3 years ago.
In your office at work?
In my office at home, and it was Big Bang Theory. I got
Yes,
it for
it was.
Christmas. My mom thought I liked Big Bang Theory a lot more than I did.
Split of the day, every single day
hey,
was
so-
Singer.
Yeah, but
You
see,
lost it one time.
it was a quote of the day, not a
So-
word.
roll, Silas. Roll.
I
Uh,
will roll
can-
Silas. I will roll it real good.
Can I give him help on that, since I know the ritual that he's talking about?
Oh,
Yes.
please do.
Help. I think there's a help someone or
Yeah, help out.
yeah.
So I got a 7 total. I rolled a 4, but I have very many weird, so I got 7 total.
Yeah,
so.
you're a vampire. We gets it.
Yeah. That is an 8
Okay.
to
I
help
think
out.
on an 8 you get a +1.
+1, but I
Okay.
also expose myself to trouble or danger.
I'll
boy.
let me write that down so that I'd remember it later.
Mm.
So I guess
Mhm.
how would this work? I guess we'll perform. Misty does magic slightly differently from Silas, so I won't speak for Misty. But Silas will be like performing these overly dramatic incantations and waving his hands about and so on, and trying to show me the visions of the past. And then hold his hands over his eyes to try and pierce through the temporal veil and see what happened in this room.
Okay. It just says that you see something. What does it say when you get like an 8+?
I don't know. I mean,
It works imperfectly. Choose your effect and a glitch. The keeper will
Yeah.
decide what effect the glitch has. It's
It's the same as any other use magic.
Okay.
roll, so.
Then I'm gonna say that you get to see it. It's a little fuzzy. Just because it's not as clear as it could have been.
Yeah.
You remember the family that was here. There was a wife, 2 kids, a husband who had been sick. He had been possibly the next victim of the variacolica.
Mhm.
But you see them sitting on the sofa, and as they are watching TV, the father looks up in horror at where you're standing. And he gets up and starts to basically fight with this thing. And you see the woman and the 2 kids run towards the kitchen. You see that this thing throws the father, and that's what breaks the lamp that you had been touching.
Fiddling with, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And as the father lands, you see this person like step through you, and it looks like a normal man. The back of him in a suit kind of thing, but you don't get a good look at who it is. Before
What
you
did I tell you? Tuscany.
Before you
more like tussling rather than Tuscany. It seems, Shadow. But do finish, dear keeper.
You're fine.
I had to shoot off that one-liner.
No, you're fine. As you come back to yourself is basically what I was about to say.
I saw there was, well, I mean, rather unhelpfully, there was a struggle, clearly. The mother and the children fled to the kitchen. Father was smashed through the lamp. Oh, gee. It was a humanoid figure. I couldn't really see. I just saw him from the back. He looked like a normal man, as far as I could tell. Possibly, I mean, I don't want to be that guy drawing unduly hasty conclusions. Maybe Jeff Fuckhead. Maybe they're retracing our steps to try and taunt us somehow. I mean, that's speculation, but certainly there was a male humanoid figure threw the father into the lamp, and then the mother and children ran into the kitchen.
Well, Lord Jeff Fuckhead was ultimately behind the original attack, right? I mean, he admitted to us that like he's the one that's like sending monsters and trying to fuck with us. You think he was even back that far, back a year ago?
Well, he has said that one of the reasons that we got his attention was because we were inadvertently messing up his plans. It's possible.
Maybe he like isn't, like doesn't have a ton of plans. So he's like, all right, I tried that once and it didn't work. I'm going to just try that one again. Just do a do-over like in golf. And so he just came back and tried to do, and he did this time, right? I mean, last time we were there to stop him, but you never think to go back to the scene of the crime, right? That's how you get caught.
I'm going to walk into the kitchen and see what the situation looks like there. He said that the mother and the two children ran there. I want to see if there's evidence of a struggle or blood or anything left behind there.
As you walk into the kitchen, you do see that there may have been a struggle of some kind, but you also see that the back door is like busted off its hinges.
Like lean, I'm going to walk cautiously in that direction and look out the back door.
Yeah, you look out at the back door and it expands across the ranch, and just goes back to the tree line that was there. You do see that there, you can't really see much out there because like some of the grass is overgrown now. You did see a little bit of blood, dried blood on the ground, but it doesn't look like it was anything that would have like, it wasn't so much blood that somebody is dead or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's happening. I just
Chat,
kind of laughing
I was laughing at chat. Sorry.
Oh,
fucking Danny's not even here.
I'm trying, man.
I know.
Sorry, she said that's not a thing that happens in golf. Apparently, you don't get a do-over in golf.
I'm laughing. Look how fucking red I am.
Look how white I am.
I'm like a fucking cherry.
Sorry, Danny or TV.
I would like to investigate a mystery, if I may.
Sure. Roll your investigate mystery. I think that's sharp, right?
His. That is a 7.
I believe you get to ask one question.
I do. So I also have forensic divination. So I get a free question.
Oh, so 2 questions.
Well, I get a very specific free question.
Oh, that's
so. My first question
Bless you, Garandu.
Bless you. What sort of creature is it?
While you're looking at the different, that's your question for the mystery, right? It's not the specific one. Okay. As you're looking around in this kitchen, it looks like something that was humanoid. Maybe a person. You're not even sure if it's actually supernatural or not. Sorry, my throat.
You're fine.
As you're looking, it does look like maybe you find a knife, and it looks like there's dried blood on that knife as well. So it looks like maybe somebody came after somebody else with a knife.
Is it a kitchen knife? Is it something that I think that the mom would have picked up to maybe defend herself?
Yes, it is a kitchen knife. You also see that there's a little bit of like black on it, maybe. It's different than the dried blood that's on it. So maybe two things were hurt with this particular knife.
Okay. The free question that I get as a follow-up is, what magic was done here?
Ooh, interesting. So I'm gonna play with this a little bit because you are a magic user. I will say that as you're looking around, you do see remnants of magic. What feels like teleportation magic. That somebody didn't walk into this house, but they teleported into this house.
Okay.
It's dark. Kind of, you've seen Pazuzu show up a few times. So you know that kind of his kind of teleportation magic. You've witnessed it when he showed up in that town to take care of the little minion.
Yeah. So I'll like hover a hand over it. Does it feel demonic specifically, or just like that kind of teleportation?
It does feel demonic.
Okay. Draw my hand back, looking down at the splotches of teleportation magic that I can kind of see.
Yeah. It's not very strong in this room. You're thinking that maybe it was wafting off of the person.
Mm-hmm.
But as you look around, you can see like the trail of like where that person may have been walking, basically.
I'll follow the trail.
Sure. It stops at the back door, and if you follow it back, you actually follow it into the living room where Silas had been standing, as if that's where he had where that person had teleported.
And I'm just like looking down at it, very intent.
Yeah.
While they're arguing about whatever they're arguing about, because they always do. And like almost run into Silas. I'm so absorbed in following this.
Yeah.
Oh, steady on there.
Sorry.
That's quite all right. I can see you are hot on the trail. Yes. So I'm strongly suspecting demon. I'm strongly suspecting a demon related to the demons made out of black stuff that we regularly come up against whenever we face the minions of Lord Jeff Fuckhead. So either it's himself or one of his cronies again, it feels like. What do you think?
Based on what I've been able to pick up from around here, I can see traces of teleportation magic that feels very demonic, and would have landed right about here, I say, pointing at the spot right under Silas's feet.
Well, from the ritual of Quacquers, or whatever it was I said earlier.
Just give it a new name each time. Let's see how confusing we can make it for other magic
Whatever
users.
Doctor Strange comic you referenced.
You see, the thing is that
Dormammu.
It's very difficult to render the correct form in using the limited human vocal cords, so the pronunciation does vary. Nevertheless, yes, I seem to have been standing exactly where he popped in when I performed the ritual. I could see he stepped out from within my being, which was a rather unnerving sensation. But nevertheless, yes, he picked up the father and threw him into the remnants of that lamp there, and then I saw them leave through the back door where you've just been, I suspect. So.
Yes, and it looks like one of the humans and the demonic entity were both injured. I found, and I'll hold up the knife, found this with dried actual blood and black stuff that is not blood, or at least not human blood.
Yeah.
Where did it, if you could see his trail, where does trail lead to?
Outside. So it looked like he was following. If I had to guess, I would say that the mother and the children ran into the kitchen. He followed them there. She grabbed the knife to defend herself. She got hurt in the process, but not badly enough to kill her, because there's a bit of blood that's outside. And she and the children ran, and he was following them.
Wonder if he caught him. Seems like it.
I don't know.
Well, I suppose the next thing to do would be to head down out of the back door and see if we can find any trace of them.
Misty,
Mm-hmm.
I will tell you, because one of the things that was also at the back door is their garage. You didn't see a car parked in the driveway at all. And it looks like the garage doors are open, so you could check there if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'll remember that. Think of that. The car's not here, and just turn and walk out toward that garage.
Okay. So you go out. Everybody following Misty
Yep.
out. Okay.
Stick together, team.
Go ahead.
One thing just doesn't add up, Misty.
What's that?
If all this happened, why would they go to Tuscany?
I mean,
I literally consulted the future, and that is what I saw.
The future is always in motion. You might have seen it wrong. You might have seen into a different timeline, seen another multiverse. Something might have gone wrong. The future is weird.
So you're saying my necklace is bullshit?
No, I'm saying that you might have misread it.
I don't know. I don't think so. This necklace never lies.
I didn't say the necklace lied. I said that you misinterpreted it. There's a difference.
Yeah, I'm still buzzing from all them pizza rolls.
I
No
cannot...
sugar in them. How are you buzzing?
It's
I'm
so
allergic
hard.
to pepperoni.
Yeah.
Complex carbohydrates.
You're allergic to what?
Pepperoni.
You
And
ate
sausage.
40.
Pork, really, just any pork.
You ate 40.
Honestly, anything
pizza
with
rolls?
salt in it, my doctor said I probably should stay away from. Just blood pressure.
All right, I think we need to bail on this hunt and get Shadow to a hospital. He just ate 40 pizza rolls. He's allergic to half the things in them.
I think we may need to address your hypertension issues there. Shadow.
You made me the pizza rolls. I told you I misunderstood and I thought we were sharing them, and you told me they were mine, so I ate them to be polite.
You have
Speaking
never
of
been
high
that
blood
polite.
pressure, I'm going to keep walking.
That's always
fair.
that's always been my weakness. I'm just too fucking polite.
I've never got that
He's gonna
read
start
on you,
smoking a
Shadow.
cigarette. He's gonna start smoking because that helps.
Yeah, as your throat is closing from eating too many pizza rolls that you're allergic to.
Cigarettes always help blood pressure.
Of course. So you get to the garage. And it looks like, so part of the door looks like it's been busted out as if somebody had run their car through it. And it does look like they may have escaped to somewhere else.
All right. Well, yeah, let's something that they got out.
Who do y'all think sent us a text message?
Oh fuck! I should check that. Hey, I did get a text message.
Unknown number.
Nah, it says Paul. Wait, do you know Paul?
Does it really say Paul?
Yeah, but I mean, when I hold it up, it just says Paul.
Is it a different text, DB?
Yes.
Like, hey, you want to hang out tonight?
Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Sorry, that was Paul. Oh yeah, this one says I don't know who that number is. My bad.
I should have done this before and I didn't think of it. I want to look at the number and do like a Google search on the phone number and see if anything pops up.
Sure.
I'm not good with non-Nintendo based technology.
That is so specific.
It's
so
true.
specific.
It's so true, though.
I mean, it took me a few months to figure out the Switch, but now I'm like,
There's
gamer.
4 buttons on that thing.
I love that Gerundi's just back there dying.
He's dead. He's dead.
There are more than
Listen.
4 buttons.
That has been me because of Garundu so many times. So
There's nothing I need to contribute to this. So I can just sit back and let you carry on.
so yeah, you Google search it. Pops up as FBI.
Oh hell. Which brand? Which office?
It doesn't really say.
You know it's funny.
You know this is entrapment.
You know it's funny. We never try to text them back or call them and like say, "Hey, who is this?"
Well,
No.
I can't do everything, Filbert. As much
Here,
as I
I'll
understand that you need someone like Laceth to step in when Laceth isn't here, and I am the only other girl or whatever Laceth is.
I'll take care. I'm gonna try to call it.
Okay. It rings.
It's ringing. That's a good
And
sign,
it
right?
rings.
It
And
might
all
be.
of a sudden the
It's a
ring
sign.
cuts out.
They might be like in the bathroom or something. I'll text them instead. Hey,
Okay.
who is this? Question mark, send.
I don't think you can just text the FBI.
I
Depends
mean,
shows
if
up-
it's a cell number.
They're not caught up yet.
caught up to what? SMS
To texting.
technology?
I don't know. I mean, I only got texting like 6 months ago. And that's because you forced me to.
Yeah, but the FBI has like whole computer science departments. They're
Then-
a little more
Then
advanced
why is
than
their
you are.
number blocked? They could at least let us know this is the FBI.
Probably don't
They
want us
obviously
to
were trying to
know.
reach us. It's probably Samantha.
Yeah, we haven't heard from her in a long time.
She
Hope
works
she's
for the
okay.
FBI.
Yes,
Every
she
time.
does.
Every
Of course
time, I
she's-
swear to God.
Of course she's okay. She works for the FBI.
Uh
I feel like that is consistently not true for this
Yeah.
woman.
And movies and TV
It's
shows.
mostly just hanging out with us, to be fair.
We've had to save her like 4 or 5 times now.
Not from FBI stuff usually,
She-
though.
No,
She
it's
used to get in
not.
trouble in high school too. She tried to like stop this kid in the middle of a fight and got like punched by like this 6 foot tall dude. I mean, it wasn't a dude, he was a kid, and he got suspended for it. But like, she always just kind of gets into shit she shouldn't get into.
Well, I mean, she's a professional snoop. She's FBI.
Yeah, and her sister's a professional fake ghost hunter.
You know, that could pay quite well if you do it right.
Speaking of, no, just kidding.
Spirit trackers, they're here.
We were.
Phantom Chasers, come on.
I don't fucking watch trash TV.
Oh,
Even if
really?
it is
They've
like my,
rebooted it since. It's Spirit Trackers now.
after
You
we
guys-
ruined the Ghost Chasers.
Well, Silas erased some of their memories as well.
All of them but Lauren.
Yeah.
Or Laura.
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 Laura. Hussy.
Filbert, you don't get a text back.
But I tell you,
Aw.
FBI's behind.
Probably
It's
bad.
they left you on red, Filbert.
No, it's
It
probably
doesn't
bad
even show
reception
that it got
here.
delivered.
I'm delighted that you know that bit of slang, Granddad.
Yes, I've been watching the TikToks.
Oh no!
Your old man phone?
You can watch them on a
It's
computer.
3
I can watch it
Pixels.
on the computer. Yes.
I just imagine that sometimes Silas gets on the wrong side of TikTok.
Yes.
Nothing but Elden Ring videos.
I don't understand a lot of it.
If it's a new
So-
account, Silas, it's just nothing but twerking. Until you start like adding hashtags, it's only twerking.
Takes a while to sift through the twerks.
Yeah.
My experience when I first joined TikTok, but
Oh,
okay.
I've joined with 2 separate accounts, and both times nothing
Anyway.
but twerking.
I can't tell if that was Adam or Filbert.
Both.
Both.
Okay, no last dose.
He made an account for each.
you guys are standing in the yard. And you turn, I guess you're gonna turn back to the house. What are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I could
You turn back to the
time.
house and you see in one of the upstairs rooms a shadowy figure standing in the window, looking like it's watching you. But you can't make out any features.
Finally,
Hey,
some normal
fucker,
shit
come
we can
fight me.
kill.
Let's provoke a fight. You come here, coward, prowling about.
God damn it all. I can see it. I would like to try to use magic to track that specific person, mini, nor monster.
You're gonna try and trap it in the room.
I'm going to try to lock it in place so that when we get up there, it's not gone.
Okay, roll for me.
Okay. That is a 10.
Okay. So it works perfectly, right? 10
Yes.
plus?
The magic works without issues. Choose your effect. I want to trap that particular
Sure.
creature, being whatever it is.
You see that your it's like a cage, right? That's what we decided it was. Your cage.
Interlace like lattice work of like light green magic.
Yes. So you actually see that pop up. The figure does not, because your magic kind of glows when it does this.
Mm-hmm.
It is still just a completely black figure. There is no light penetrating it.
Okay. But I feel like it went off without a hitch, like it locked. Okay.
Yep.
Right, gentlemen. Let's go upstairs. Let's see what that's all about.
Silas goes poof and is now a cloud of fog that is flying up towards the second story window.
Cool.
Go in that way directly.
And with that, we're going to take a quick break.
Sweet. Yes, please.
Yeah. I
BRB.
From the city that brought you Kentucky Fried Chicken, Sluggers, and Muhammad Ali comes Roll for Weird, a Monster of the Week actual play podcast. Join Philbert Fogel, Doomsday Prepper and Expert.
I mean, I'm kind of like the linchpin that's keeping everything together in the group.
Lasath, the Divine, and the Sensible.
And I still owe him my life, so I would have to end yours. It would be a mess.
Shadow, the Edgy Initiate.
I trust him with my life. I don't know if I trust him with, my bank account or my car or something like that.
Misty Charlotte Palladino, Spellslinger, and Trenchcoat Enthusiast.
But I haven't set anything on fire that I haven't meant to set on fire.
Silas Lancaster, Elderly Vampire.
There's only one Filbert. They broke the mold when they made Filbert.
And Dragonbait as the Creeper Keeper.
Silas, get back in your room!
Roll for Weird on Twitch, streaming monthly. New podcast episodes every other Friday. Available on Apple or wherever you find your podcasts. Ah, so nice of you to stop by. Come in. I'm Silas Lancaster, and this is my library. Within these tomes, you will find tales of monsters, both figurative and literal. Tales to make the strongest of us blanch in fear. Such stories are dangerous, and consumption must be strictly rationed. As such, I shall share but one story from my library each Thursday in October each year. Be sure to tune your wireless receiver to Storytime with Silas. Alternatively, subscribe on those podcast providers the youth seem so fond of.
Campaign 2 of Halfway to Heroes. Darker, grittier, and much more dignified than Campaign 1.
We see the Forever Storm, a 50-mile wide storm centered on the Severed Key. Though dangerous, it is vital to the survival of nearly every being in this slice of pizzazz. This source of energy
I forgot the name for it.
I forgot the name.
Pizzazz or pizzazz?
Pizzazz.
It sounded like he said pizzazz.
It's supposed to be bees-ass or whatever.
You know what? I f***ing knew that was going to happen.
I forgot all about it, dude.
Okay, maybe not. But either way, join us every other Tuesday wherever you get your podcasts as we start a brand new story featuring 4 monsters that have to put aside their differences if they're to stop the armies of men once and for all.
Do you like Dungeons & Dragons lore? Do you like drunk history? Well then, Lore and Pour is the show for you, where we combine the two. I'm Adam DeWeese, and I'm the host, and I bring on a cast of rotating guests, and we hang out before the show, have a few drinks, and then they are given their topic 30 minutes prior to pressing the record button, where they study up on the topic, and then we hit record, and whatever they say goes. They are treated as if they are the leading experts in the field, and I ask the questions that you never thought you needed to ask, such as, how do mind flayers go to the bathroom?
Yeah, they just go one time, and it's pee and poop, and it's green.
What's the most dangerous creature in the astral plane?
It just pinch it, you know?
Yeah.
It just
And that whale's like, you know
They
what?
got pinchers?
oh,
You don't
do
even
they
know
have
about
pinchers?
Find the answers to all these questions and much, much more, whether they're accurate or not, on Lore and Pour. You can find Lore and Pour on the Majestic Goose Network and wherever you download your podcast every other Monday right now.
Space. The final frontier.
Mayday alert. We are under attack.
Oh, blarney. I kinda gotta watch the tube for 10 seconds.
Rerouting auxiliary power to abjuration shields.
Someone get on those cannons. We've got company.
Are you looking for a Dungeons & Dragons sci-fi fantasy space adventure? Then what you are looking for is Eclipse. Join our crew every other week as we struggle to keep the galaxy safe. With Dr. Shepard, the Illithid cleric.
Space pirates. That was wild.
Ava Elkin, the human monk.
If we play our cards right, we might not be totally screwed.
Lita Nove, the ASMR bard.
We should be arriving in Amaron in about 2 hours.
Info O. Scott, the Warforged artificer.
Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and fire the sonic cannon here.
Kanan Vargas, the tiefling sorcerer.
Does anybody else think this is like a super aggressive move?
And I'm Jeremy Fair. I will be your dungeon master. Eclipse can be found on Spotify, Apple Music, or anywhere you like to get your podcasts.
So you've decided to make a new home for yourself in the retirement community of Pennycross. We're very excited to have you join us. Here in Pennycross, you can enjoy some independence in your golden years, spending time with like-minded seniors without worrying about those darn kids on your lawn. We have a wide range of rental properties available and a variety of amenities staffed by locals who are middle-aged. No need to worry about crying babies or teenagers with attitudes serving you at the pub. In addition, there are dozens of clubs, guilds, and activities to keep you feeling young at heart. Join our lawn bowling league, the Puzzle Club, or our renowned knitting guild. Established by Adnatha Harper nearly 200 years ago, our guild has attracted a wide range of members. We're delighted that you're making Pennycross your final home. Please ignore the ominous smoke coming from the mountain. It only started a few days ago, and I'm sure it will dissipate shortly. Welcome home, weary traveler.
Crits and Knits is a 5e actual play podcast and Twitch series with the live streams and the podcast drops alternating every other Wednesday, starting Wednesday, February 2nd on the Majestic Goose Network or wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm Jeremy.
And I'm Gerundu.
And we are the hosts of Majestic Goose's newest podcast, Dice Talk. Dice Talk is a Dungeons & Dragons and tabletop podcast that dives into the deep topics of tabletop role-playing games.
Join us as we speak with passionate content creators, podcasters, authors, and more as we discuss all manner of tabletop and geek-related content.
Dice Talk is a bi-weekly show, so we're hitting your podcatcher with brand new episodes every other week, filling your ears with exclusive interviews and conversations that you can't find anywhere else.
Every episode is a new opportunity to hear from different creators in the tabletop community and just talk about Dungeons & Dragons and any other tabletop games that have made us who we are.
Dice Talk, now on the Majestic Goose Podcast Network. Make sure you check us out and subscribe so you never miss an episode.
A Majestic Goose Podcast.
In a world where adventure awaits and danger lurks around every corner, an unlikely group of friends find themselves on the path to becoming heroes. But school will only get them halfway. Merlin, the human warlock barber guy.
Oh god, no, I gotta buff his butt! No! Can I refuse business?
Ubo, the turtle artificer.
Well, it doesn't work yet, but I'm working on it.
Ultrex, the discarded warforged paladin.
I don't eat or sleep or wear clothes, so I just sit in the corner and wait.
And Clyde, the Goliath barbarian in skinny jeans.
They're called skinny pelts, okay?
Find us on iTunes or wherever you download your podcast by searching for Halfway to Heroes.
From the city that brought you Kentucky Fried Chicken, Sluggers, and Muhammad Ali comes Roll for Weird, a Monster of the Week actual play podcast. Join Philbert Fogel, Doomsday Prepper and Expert.
I mean, I'm kind of like the linchpin that's keeping everything together in the group.
Lasath, the divine, and the sensible.
And I still owe him my life, so I would have to end yours. It would be a mess.
Shadow, the edgy initiate.
I trust him with my life. I don't know if I trust him with, my bank account or my car or something like that.
Misty Charlotte Palladino, spellslinger and trenchcoat enthusiast.
But I haven't set anything on fire that I haven't meant to set on fire.
Silas Lancaster, elderly vampire.
There's only one Filbert. They broke the mold when they made Filbert.
And Dragonbait as the Creeper Keeper.
Silas, get back in your room!
Roll for Weird on Twitch, streaming monthly. New podcast episodes every other Friday. Available on Apple or wherever you find your podcasts.
Ah, so nice of you to stop by. Come in, come in. I'm Silas Lancaster, and this is my library. Within these tomes you will find tales of monsters, both figurative and literal. Tales to make the strongest of us blanch in fear. Such stories are dangerous, and consumption must be strictly rationed. As such, I shall share but one story from my library each Thursday in October each year. Be sure to tune your wireless receiver to Storytime with Silas. Alternatively, subscribe on those podcast providers the youth seem so fond of.
Campaign 2 of Halfway to Heroes. Darker, grittier, and much more dignified than Campaign 1.
We see the Forever Storm, a 50-mile wide storm centered on the Severed Key. Though dangerous, it is vital to the survival of nearly every being in this slice of pizzazz. This source of energy
I forgot the name for it.
I forgot the name.
Pizzazz or pizzazz?
Pizzazz.
It sounded like he said pizzazz.
It's supposed to be bees ass or whatever.
You know what? I fucking knew that was gonna happen.
I forgot all about it, dude.
Okay, maybe not. But either way, join us every other Tuesday wherever you get your podcast as we start a brand new story featuring 4 monsters that have to put aside their differences if they're to stop the armies of men once and for all.
Do you like Dungeons & Dragons lore? Do you like drunk history? Well, then Lore and Pour is the show for you, where we combine the two. I'm Adam DeWeese, and I'm the host, and I bring on a cast of rotating guests, and we hang out before the show, have a few drinks, and then they are given their topic 30 minutes prior to pressing the record button, where they study up on the topic, and then we hit record, and whatever they say goes. They are treated as if they are the leading experts in the field, and I ask the questions that you never thought you needed to ask, such as, how do mind flayers go to the bathroom?
Yeah, they just go one time, and it's pee and poop, and it's green.
What's the most dangerous creature in the astral plane?
It just pinch it, you know?
Yeah.
Just...
And that whale's like, you know
They
what?
got pinchers?
Oh,
You don't
do
even
they
know
have
about
pinchers?
Find the answers to all these questions and much, much more, whether they're accurate or not, on Lore and Pour. You can find Lore and Pour on the Majestic Goose Network and wherever you download your podcast every other Monday right now.
Space. The final frontier.
Mayday alert. We are under attack.
Oh, blarney. I kinda gotta watch the tube for 10 seconds.
Rerouting auxiliary power to abjuration shields.
Someone get on those cannons. We've got company.
Are you looking for a Dungeons & Dragons sci-fi fantasy?
Welcome back, everybody. Who would like to recap the last hour?
I can.
Okay, didn't do it.
It was
volunteered yourself.
It was probably about 40 minutes of talking about pogs and pegs. But we did get a mysterious text message from an unknown number that we didn't think to look up or try anything about. It was coordinates to a house that we went to the first episode of this show. We get there after Silas put some new pants on, and when we get there, the house looked very run down, much more so than it should have looked in the time that we had been gone. Luckily, I saw a key. We went in. Misty and Silas did some investigation and mystical mumbo jumbo and found a glimpse into the past. Well, Shadow tried to do some mystical mumbo jumbo. It did not work right. He really thinks his family is gone in Tuscany right now. Silas looked into the past and found kind of like an echo where he could see some fight that broke out in the living room, and then Misty was able to kind of track this black goo stuff. Kind of made us think that it's a demon we're dealing with. We went outside and we looked up and we saw a spooky shadow in a window, not our shadow, a different shadow. And then Misty locked it in the room, and we were going up to beat its ass, probably. Unless it's like the little kid or something.
Well, but it is an actual like shadow thing, and even trapped inside of my magic, there's no like light reflecting on it. So it's probably not a person.
No.
Have we confirmed it's not my reflection?
That'd be a really weird reflection.
Yeah. And Silas was going up there in mist form.
Right, I poofed.
Yeah. So the three of you run back into the house and find the stairs and start going upstairs. Silas, you get to the window.
Is there a crack or anything that I can squeeze my misty self through?
Surprisingly, this window is well insulated. Very hard.
Okay, well, in that case, I'll turn back into a me and smash it with my old man fist, I guess.
Roll to kick some ass?
My vampire strength.
Oh god, I feel like it's the strength of a regular man.
No, it is not, because I roll plus weird to kick ass, so that was a 9.
Oh, fuck.
So you shatter the glass. You do get a little bit cuts on your hands. But you're an old man vampire. You're all good, and your own blood doesn't make you frenzy, so that's good.
That's true. I take -1 to all harm suffered as well, so
that's fair. Yeah. And
very resilient.
You step into the room.
Good evening. My name's Silas Lancaster. I'm going to be killing you this evening. Yeah, I guess I'll blast off from my bolt of magic at it, like just as a warning.
Wait, what's it look like to
opening shot? I'm not intending to necessarily kill it in one hit.
You stepped into the room, and you do see the cage.
Mm-hmm.
This room kind of looks like your library, not your mystic library, but the one in your house. And you shoot this thing.
Yeah.
Okay, roll.
Shoot off a bolt of eldritch blast at it.
Sure. Using
10.
D&D to okay. So you
that is literally what it is. A bolt of eldritch force.
You blast it in the middle of the chest, and you see it ripple. But it's not moving or saying anything. It's just standing there.
Oh, I feel like I'd rather wasted my bravado there. Never mind.
We'll go back to our 3 humans running up the stairs. Guys, the stairs feel a lot longer than they should.
Oh no.
Oh, Nightmare on Elm Street stairs.
I was thinking more of the hotel.
You're running and running and running and running, and eventually you do get to the top, but it felt like it took a lot longer.
Bigger on the inside bullshit. Great.
And you turn down the hallway to get to the room that you saw the person in. And you get to the room. That part didn't feel like it was farther away than it should have been. and you step in and you see Silas in the cage and the thing inside the cage. And it's still rippling.
I'm going to approach cautiously.
Okay.
Wand in hand, just like walking in the opposite, like to almost flank it opposite of where Silas is.
Okay.
Just like looking at it and trying to get a sense for what this thing is, what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah. Silas, this does not look like the thing that attacked the man.
Okay.
From your mystic vision thing. Misty, this isn't the same teleportation magic that you saw before.
Does it feel like or look like anything that we have run across when dealing with the spider's machinations?
No.
Interesting.
Yeah, I could banish this thing right out of here, but that's not going to help us answer any questions.
True.
Really good at destroying things.
I mean, I shot it. It didn't seem to do anything. So.
Yeah, but you don't have magic glass, Silas.
That's very, very true.
It's still
how silly of me.
It's still rippling from that shot too, Silas.
Oh, it's all ripply. Not like from Aliens, as in it is rippling.
How are y'all not out of breath from those stairs?
I've been doing a lot of cardio lately.
No way there's that many stairs in this house.
Let me just mop your brow a little bit there, Filbert. Yeah.
Both didn't help.
You know, if you ate a few more of those pizza rolls, you would have had the energy
problem.
for it.
I think that's the problem, not the solution. Woo! Okay.
All right.
Then he shoot it.
Yes. I already tried to shoot it. It's all wibbly.
You wibbly person.
Face is numb.
Who are you and what are you doing here?
Doesn't say anything.
Show yourself.
Oh, that sounded cool.
He just yells it across the room.
When you say that, the rippling stops.
I'll say it again.
Yeah, that's right.
Shadow.
I'm talking to you. You're dealing with a member of the Order of Osiris. Show yourself.
I thought it was Horus.
Hey, I've had a lot of pizza rolls.
The Order of Osiris, the subsect of the clan of Horus.
I don't know. Ever since my dad said that order, the sect of Horus has been a little sketchy. I've been sending all my prayers towards Osiris. That's why this piece of glass is a slightly different tint. This is Osiris glass. The old one, honestly, the old one worked a lot more frequently, but I don't know. Daddy said you can't trust those assholes.
You know if you got that in the chat.
Oh, God.
All right, well, we've got your magic glass. Seems to be paying attention to you.
Yeah, don't ripple at me like that. I'm talking to you, damn it.
Yeah.
It's not rippling. But as you keep talking, it starts to expand.
All right, just stop that.
Expands.
Is it pressing out past my cage?
Not there yet. No, it was a human. Now it's just like a slightly bigger human.
Is it literally expanding every word I say? Because
You don't know. You haven't figured that out yet.
Stop it.
Expand.
In the name of Osiris.
No,
and that's not a mistake. I demand that you stop. I'm going to use magic.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm telling him to stop.
Magically, you know.
Yeah, I'm going to do something beyond human limitation.
Cool beans.
That is, God damn it. Actually, wait. The roll wasn't too good, but I have a lot of weird. So
yeah,
3,
you
4,
do.
5,
Yeah.
6, 7, 8. That's an 8. That's okay. That's an okay roll.
With magic, tell it to stop. I'm gonna
It works imperfectly, and there's a glitch.
Yeah.
I tell it to stop and listen to me. Damn it!
I will say that that Misty's cage comes in closer to it. You're not sure how long the cage is going to stay that small. And it is turned towards you, Shadow, because you told it to listen to you.
Now, look, I don't know what your deal is.
Expand.
You can't just keep expanding every time I talk.
Expand.
Are you all seeing this? Why does it keep expanding
I'm
every time I
texting
speak?
Shadow to shut the fuck up. How big is this thing right now? Fuck, Shadow doesn't have his phone unmuted.
It is pressing against the bars of the cage now. But it is a smaller cage than what Misty had originally made now.
And Silas is literally in the cage?
No. He is outside.
Oh.
Holy hell.
I haven't had reason to trap my grandfather yet.
Yet is the keyword.
I'm aware.
Stop expanding or I'm going to banish you to a plane that you didn't even know existed.
It's filling the cage, so it really can't expand anymore.
See? It stopped.
Can I press on the magic and try to compress it back smaller again?
Sure.
Thinking of it as being like chicken wire type of thing.
You can certainly try.
Cool. Is that magic?
Yep.
I believe that's a 9.
Okay.
Yes.
So works, but imperfectly again.
Yeah.
You managed to get the cage to come down a little bit smaller, not as small as this thing was before. And you see that parts of this is now like bulging out a little bit from like the holes that are in the cage, because it's a cage, not just like a solid cell kind of thing.
The chicken wire analogy is making more sense now.
Yes. And it doesn't look like a human, just kind of looks like a blob now.
Jeez, I really shouldn't have went with Osiris. I knew I should have went with Set. Damn it. A lot more violent.
I wonder. I saw this once. I wonder if it would work. And Silas is going to like reach out and try and touch the thing against the like through the bars of the lattice work of this.
Granddad, be careful.
I don't know. He's doing a King Kong.
I want to try and commune with it.
It's just like King Kong or Awake. You ever seen Awake, you guys? Okay, sorry. I'll shut up. I'll quit talking and making it expand
Silas, as you touch or go to touch, you feel your hands start to get sucked in.
Okay, no, that's probably not the best idea then.
And it's crawling up your arm and quite quickly to your shoulder, pulling you into it.
Help.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a hold of him and start pulling the opposite direction.
It's a symbiote like Venom.
Oh,
I'm gonna grab Misty.
Gonna try.
Okay.
I'm picturing like making like a.
Y'all are grabbing each other except for maybe Shadow. I don't know what he's doing.
Silas is gonna try and like release an energy blast from his hand as it's being engulfed by this thing, to sort of like try and blast that mass off from the main portion of it that's still inside the cage, if you get what I mean.
Yes, I do.
So I'm picturing this as like a kind of like a pseudopod or something, like coming up
yes.
his arm.
You're trying to do that with the hand that's in the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your magic isn't working.
It's not working. Okay.
And you are being pulled, and it just keeps going up, and you're probably going across your face.
I'm gonna try and issue a telepathic command using my magic for it to fucking pack that shit in and stop it. To see if that all works.
Silas does not have a mind.
Okay.
Oh, buddy.
Well, it's magically implanting the words rather than anything else. But yeah, all right. That's me done then, I guess. Bye, everybody.
Am I seeming to get any purchase on like pulling him back?
You're pulling on him. This thing is stuck. And it is trying, and it looks like it's actually working its way down Silas as well. It's like almost like venom.
Some magic would be
Symbiotic.
good here, Misty, Shadow.
Yeah. I am sick of this. And I feel like Shadow is actually angry because so his little glass thing is made of this glass that used to be on the tip of the red pyramid
Okay.
of Dashur in Egypt from not hundreds, but like tens of thousands of years ago.
Okay.
And his whole life, they're a sect of Horus you could trust, but now that you can't trust them, he's been putting all his faith in these other gods, and Osiris is not working out. So he is pissed, and he is going to attempt to just banish this thing using what's essentially dark magic.
But
So I'm gonna roll magic.
oh god.
And that comes out to a 10.
I see a complication here.
And what I am attempting to do is to send this creature to be devoured by Amit,
Oh, okay.
who judges. Well, after the damned have been judged, they devour their soul.
Weighed, right? Yeah, if they've been deemed unworthy to.
So he's so mad that like he's like given up on trying to like invoke the power of mostly good gods and spirits, and is just like, I'm gonna fucking send this thing to be devoured.
Yeah, that thing is
Silas.
the big bad guy.
Yeah,
and my
Silas.
use magic ability I'm choosing is to banish a creature.
Yeah, I figured. Silas and Misty. Roll me use magic real quick.
Oh, thank you. I'm really good at that.
My heart's pounding right now.
That's a 12.
3.
That's the pizza rolls.
Oh. Okay. Shadow, your banishment works. Misty. You were holding on to your granddad.
Yep.
Now you're not. And when Shadow banished this creature, there was this like pulse of a wave. And because you and Silas were so close, you managed to get thrown back against the wall. And you take 1 harm.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah. Silas, the thing disappears from you. You rolled well enough to not be attached. But all of the lights in this room are gone.
I was very worried. I just sent Silas to be devoured.
That's
by
what I was so fucking terrified about. I was like,
the
he's
only way you
dead.
can kill him.
Don't worry.
Technically, I rolled a 6, but that is still a fail. So I rolled a 3 plus 6. Words are difficult. But
you rolled a 3 plus.
I rolled a 3. My weird is 3. It was
so you got a 6. Okay.
Yes, which is still a fail.
Yeah. Yeah. Mark experience. You took 1 harm just from being thrown back.
I've got 2 reasons why I don't take harm. So I'm.
Yeah. If Silas had rolled bad, he would have been taken with that fucker.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm the better choice to roll poorly on that one.
Yeah. But
if I'd been taken to be devoured by I'm sure we'd have just been talking like old friends within 10 minutes. It'd be fine. I have a pretty good track record.
That's
We're
true.
talking to
I shouldn't have panicked so much.
eldritch beings and demons and such.
But it's weird. It's weirdly dark now in the room.
Yeah, I don't know what that thing is, but I don't think it exists anymore.
Well, it's not here now.
It's not here, and we have no answers.
And I don't think it was the same thing. In fact, I'm certain it wasn't the same thing that attacked the family.
Yeah, so what the fuck was that thing doing here? And who?
Looking for us, I would think.
Like who from the FBI would have texted us, and who like?
Well, we know at least one person from the FBI who might have texted us, although we haven't heard from her in a long time.
That's what I'm saying.
And the last time that we called, there was some scary French woman on the other side.
I forgot about the scary French woman. Yeah.
That's why I didn't suggest calling, because Danny's not in the call. So if they picked up, we would be forcing DB to do that voice.
No, we wouldn't have.
I think I'm still a little like lightheaded from the stairs, but you all are just as confused as I am, right?
Oh, every bit.
Yes.
We should probably let
Should we
that
go
thing. I was gonna say we should probably let that thing just cover Silas. He would have maybe got superpowers like Venom. Y'all have seen Venom or read comic books, or would have been kind of cool. But
I'll say this: I was feeling a rather tremendous sense of dread. It wasn't very pleasant being engulfed by that thing.
Okay. Maybe that's how Tom Hardy feels too, though.
Oh,
he's in the movie. Anyway,
not a very good movie.
It filmed around here.
Well, I sort of want to know what the hell that thing was, in addition to what the hell the thing was that attacked the house.
Look, I'm sorry I tried, but everything I tried didn't work, so I just destroyed the fucker.
No, I'm not blaming you in the slightest. I think what I'm referring to is that maybe we should go to one or both libraries.
I mean, they're at the same house now, so.
Well, exactly. So.
Oh, your libraries. I thought you meant the Grand Library. I was going to say, we don't want to fuck with the Grand Library. In fact, my sect is probably all over that shit. Just saying.
One thing first we should really do before we head home is we should check out the backyard and just make sure there's room for an indoor pool before we head out. We're still doing that, right? We're still going to buy this house super cheap and put another magic door. Oh, or not. Maybe not.
Well,
I guess the people might be alive.
Yes, possibly. And also, it might be now populated by some mysterious being that we know nothing about that wants to swallow us all.
Yeah, but I think that thing just got gobbled up by
I'm
Amit,
pretty
right?
certain it's no longer populated by whatever that was.
Wow.
Yes, but
unless it's an innocent, of course, then it'll be released and we will face retribution.
Oh, is that the thing from Moon Knight? You all seen Moon Knight yet? Just hit Disney
not
Plus.
yet.
Okay.
It's on my to watch list.
There's like
I've read an awful lot of the comics.
There's like gods and stuff in that too, and I think Amit might be one. I don't know. I've been waiting for Layseth to get back to watch episode 2, so I'm a little in the dark about it.
Speaking of in the dark, how dark is it in this room at this point?
Very. I think we established.
Really dark. You can't
Really-
see each other.
really
You're all
dark.
just talking in the dark.
Yeah, you making fun of my magic glass, Gilbert?
We've been in weirder situations.
Yeah, I know.
I want to basically like use the Lumo spell, basically,
That's fair.
Silas, that's
and just like hold my wand up as kind of a flashlight.
it's my leg, Silas.
I'm sorry.
That's my leg.
Oh,
we can see now, and I can see that is indeed your hand. I thought it was either you or Shadow. I wasn't sure. I thought it was going to be you.
I was trying to feel down the passageway there, just make sure I didn't fall down the stairs. But
You're
yes,
still in the room.
now that I still have my hand on your thigh. I'm
You
very
still
sorry.
do, yeah.
I remove that now. How awkward of me. I'm very sorry.
The room has changed again when you bring up the light spell.
Okay.
You're no longer looking at a library. You're looking at a kid's room that is wallpaper peeling. You can see that there were some drawings on like a corner of the wall where they had been probably drawing on the wall like they weren't supposed to. Some
Kids.
broken toys, yeah. Stuff like that.
I'm gonna look around and see if there's any remnants of this creature or anything in here that looks like where did the other room go? Were we somewhere else? Was there an illusion? Would you like me to use magic to see if I can see remnants of illusion magic or anything
Sure.
like that?
Sure.
That is 9.
9. So it's, you can't tell perfectly. You're feeling still a lot of portal magic. And some of it is because Shadow just banished a thing, which is also a portal. But you know the difference between his magic and other people's magic because
I'm very familiar with his magic after the last couple of years.
Yes. But you're still, it feels like there was another, like, maybe 2 portals that had been in this room.
Do they feel recent? Like we were just through that portal?
Yes.
Interesting. I'm gonna look over at the door.
Door's closed.
I'm pretty sure we opened the other door when we came through it. So that makes me go, right. The reason why there were probably so many stairs is that somewhere in there we passed through a portal. We were somewhere else. And now we're back in the ranch house.
Are you?
Looks like it.
Does it?
It looks like a kid's room.
There's no window in this, though, and you definitely saw a window from the outside.
The fuck is going on?
Well, we are probably somewhere else.
I swear I only banished that. I didn't banish us.
No, I know. There's some sort of... I know your magic. There's other teleportation magic here.
Oh, shit.
At least 2 other portals.
I mean, it was the first time I invoked Ahmet, but I'm pretty sure I didn't banish us.
I'm very familiar with what your magic looks like.
Silas walks to the door and opens it.
Might
as well just it's like tearing off a band-aid.
Yeah,
We
let's
might as well
just-
just do it now. See what on earth is on the other side of this door.
Earth?
Or off Earth.
We'll find
Yes,
out.
exactly. Yes.
You open the door and you see a long hallway.
Oh, good.
Not one that looks familiar. It doesn't look like the hotel.
I'm so glad you
No, but
clarified that.
merely the repetition of just that feeling of opening a door and seeing a long hallway is enough to bring back some rather traumatic memories.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Spitspot, I suppose. Let's press
get,
on.
Let's get going. I caught my breath, got my second wind. I'm ready to go.
You magnificent figure.
You
Don't
must
worry, Philbert.
be you must be on your 4th wind by now.
That was such a long staircase. Now a long hallway. I'm just not really like
At least it's
pizza
not up.
rolls.
Right, Philbert. You'll be fine.
All right. Well, I have the light, so I'll go in front.
Yeah. This is still a very dark hallway. As you're walking down it, you do not see doors on any of the walls.
This is great.
Just one of those long mine shaft corridors.
Yeah, I was gonna say, someone might even call this a corridor. Yeah.
Oh, goody. We're in the back rooms. When we came out, did the corridor go both directions, or was it just one?
Just one.
Okay.
So this door was like at the end of that corridor.
Miss, did you watch that series too? Me and Lance were watching about the back rooms, and I mean, this seems
very interesting. There's a lot of theories being thrown around about it.
Yeah, would you say that these walls are mustard yellow? They kind of look mustard yellow to me.
They remind me a little bit of more of the hotel than that, but I just watched the back room, so you know.
If anything, I describe them as eggshell. I think.
With that blue, but sure.
Maybe duck eggshell.
Weird. I was getting a beige feeling.
Are we all seeing different colors? Okay.
Yes. At this point, yes. If you're all gonna make up colors, yes.
It was all. We probably shouldn't have been doing so much ayahuasca before we left.
What?
Ayahuasca.
It's a drug.
One more time.
Ayahuasca.
Alaska.
It sounds like you're trying to badly mispronounce Alaska.
Yep, that's what I was getting to.
No, if I was going to do that, I would say Alaska.
All right, let's.
Jeez,
this is a long hallway. Let's just get to the
Yep.
end.
What was
Would
that?
you like some Heelys?
What?
No, I'm okay. I'm just carb coma hitting hard.
Yeah, this is the crash portion.
Yeah,
honestly,
this is
I'm
when
feeling
it's
great
getting
now.
rough.
I think I'm past this. I'm past the crash, and now I'm ready to go.
As you guys are walking, you all of a sudden hear skittering. And that sounds like it's running across the walls and ceiling and under your feet.
Skittering's never a good description.
It's the
That
worst
sounds
kind
like
of
mice.
movement.
Sounds like a lot of them.
Misty, I think you should use fire magic. It sounds like a lot of skittering coming this way.
I'd like to not use fire magic while I'm standing in the place that would get burnt.
I am going to
Just saying.
literally fire a shot of my shotgun off.
Where?
In the loudest direction of skittering that is not pointed towards my friends.
At any of your friends?
Yes.
So you point it back towards the way that you were coming from. You hear it through the floor. You shoot at the floor. And there's this like ripple as you do. And you see where you hit, there's a puddle oozing out of the floor. A real dark substance.
Oh,
it's hard to see what color it is because of the amount of light.
Is that eggshell or black? Would you say? Is that the same kind of oil from the knife, Misty?
I'm gonna turn around and look, pointing my wand in that direction.
Oh, it's super blood.
That's blood.
Oh shit! What did I just shoot?
I don't know.
It's just bubbling out of the carpet.
Are we in something's throat? Is this just like an illusion or
Oh,
something?
no, like a Pinocchio.
I'm strongly thinking of like Jonah and the Whale, or yes, Pinocchio, or something like that.
Should I shoot
Or
again?
Star Wars, when the Millennium Falcons was in that space worm in the asteroid there.
It reminds me of a D&D story a friend told me once. Anyway, let's just
I think we're in danger, so we should probably not be reminiscing about Star Wars.
All right.
Let's go.
Are we running now the other way, or are we shooting?
No, we're going to continue to walk
Okay.
in the direction that we were going until we have reason to run, because I don't want you to have a heart attack.
That's what happens this episode. Filbert has a heart attack.
Eats 20
That's a good
pizza
episode
rolls.
name. Filbert has a heart attack.
Runs up a couple flights of stairs and has a heart attack.
That sounds about right.
Poor boy.
That's the description.
Except it's more like 20 flights of stairs reeling.
Oh. So you guys keep moving. You still hear the skittering, but it moves past you after a while.
Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it.
Yeah. And you get to the end of this corridor where there is a door.
I'll try the handle.
It opens.
What?
It opens?
Not you.
You were in front. You were taking points, so yeah, that makes sense.
Yep. So holding the wand cautiously in one hand, I'll reach out and turn the handle and push it open enough to kind of like lean and look through.
Okay. You cautiously push open the door. You're in what looks like a ballroom kind of area.
Balls in every episode.
So you just have to listen back. You got to listen back and you'll find the balls. Sometimes it's metaphorical, like a ballroom.
If you find them all, you win a prize.
Yes. That or DB means like a big Chuck E. Cheese ball pit ballroom, and that's what this room is. Or did you mean
just
like
call her DP?
No, don't put that out in the universe.
I sure hope not.
That's what I
was trying not to die.
Tiana, don't.
You heard it too. Gerard heard it too.
No, it was just you two. Right, Danny? I did not call DB DP. I would never do that. I'm a
didn't
gentleman.
want to acknowledge that. It was too rude, even for me.
You said it twice now.
I haven't said it once.
No, Adam has.
Oh, Adam has. Yeah.
We
very
need
mature
Danny.
this
We
evening.
need
give him what that stands for.
we
So I
need
guess
Danny
that's
on this
appropriate.
show.
What, Dr. Pepper? Why are you sullying the good name of Dr. Pepper?
Diet
He's
Pepsi.
a Mr. Pibb guy.
Yeah, so I work for Big Pib.
You know, it's
Pibb extra, some might say.
Daddy heard it too.
My
Daddy
sister-in-law
did it
calls Diet Pepsi DPs, and I'm like, I don't think you know what that is.
It's a director of photography.
It is what Daddy likes.
Fuck off. Okay. All
Lucky-
right. It's a
lucky
big
boy.
ballroom. All right. Let's get
It's a
back.
big ballroom, and you don't see. Sorry, let me rephrase. You are looking across, and it is empty. There's nobody here. You see chandeliers hanging from the ceiling. It's a little bit brighter in here than it was in the corridor and in that room, but it's still decently dark. And you see movement run into another room on the other side of the ballroom. And the door slams, and you all hear the door slam.
We see what move to the other room?
Just movement.
Okay.
Not sure what it was.
Miss, are you going to keep on taking point? You saw that, right?
Yeah, I saw that.
I'll just keep watching our back and make sure nothing skitters up at us again. I'll shoot it again.
Cool. Yeah, let's see what that was. Movement.
All right, you're walking across the side to the other side. Your footsteps are echoing through this room. And it is almost unbearably loud.
Yeah,
No
Misty just keeps thinking of Poe's story about the Red Death.
And you get to the other door.
And poofs.
Oh, Silas turns into a cloud, so at least there's one less amount of loud footsteps walking. And you get to the other side of the room. You're gonna try the door. You said you're trying the door. You go to open the door. Are you doing this slow or fast?
Slowly.
Okay. You slowly open the door. And as you do, there is a woman standing there in a sharp suit with a gun on you. And that's where we're going to end the episode.
We're being too silly for it to continue. This is what happens when Daddy's not here.
So there's a woman in a suit?
Yes.
Better
Samantha?
be fucking Danny.
I was thinking Samantha because I feel
Yeah,
like
Samantha.
It is not Samantha.
It's not Samantha, and it's not Laseth. It's just actual Danny.
She's come to murder us.
It's Danny
Cool.
Lanois and just with a gun to end this show.
You know, that's one way to end it.
Well, I mean,
Cool.
I feel like Danny and Lenoir would not be shooting Misty of all people, though.
No, that's fair.
After tonight's
trying.
episode, maybe, because everyone got a little wild.
Oh, get executed.
When I recorded the Roll for Weird promo all those many months ago, the line was, and Laseth, the divine, and the sensible.
Sensible really is a superpower, especially in TTRPGs.
Dude, this
I
one.
try, but I just can't overcome my baser instincts.
This one got wild. I think Danny really does complement the overall group dynamic quite well.
We miss you, Danny. And tomorrow I get to hug you.
Oh, jealous. Thank you everybody for joining us. Check us out next month where Danny will be here, hopefully.
Keep us in check.
Keep us in check. We'll go around and let everybody do their sign-off thing. We'll start with Jeremy, because you're to the side of me.
Okay. Hey, I'm Jeremy. You can find me, of course, right here on Roll for Weird. You can also find me on Eclipse, where I am the Dungeon Master. That's a D&D space fantasy. I don't know. It's a good show, and it's D&D in space. Go check it out.
Like, what more do you need? It's D&D in space.
You can also find me playing on Spirit, which is another Monster of the Week podcast on the Nerd Asylum. And then you can just find me doing all sorts of awesome stuff here on the Majestic Goose Podcast Network.
Grundy?
Hello, I'm Jorundu. You can find me in many shows on the Majestic Goose Network. This one, obviously, in which I play Lyseth the Divine.
I was thrown off for a second there.
No, obviously, I'm Silas Lancaster, the debonair vampire, and also Jambalaya Pendergrass, or what the fuck was I called?
Flix Gristle?
Some joke about, yeah, that's it. Flix Gristle, or on Murderous Bloodspot Arena, or sometimes Gazpacho Me and Sandy Ramage.
God.
Yeah, dig it.
I'm glad I wasn't drinking anything when you did that.
various other characters that I play. Good Jerry Higgins is another personal favorite of mine. I always like it when Jerry comes out to play. Come see me at GooseCon. I'm coming all the way from jolly old England. So.
Yeah, so you can fucking make it there.
If Grundy can, so can you.
Why are you looking at me when you say that, Adam? God.
I did not mean to look in your direction.
No, I was teasing.
I could not find my camera at that moment. I forgot.
Yeah, that's my stuff, I think.
Tiana.
Hi, I'm Tiana. I'm Vanna1895 on the Twits. I am here on Majestic Goose Network as Misty Charlotte Palladino here on Roll for Weird, and Isolde Argry on Crits and Knits. I'm most commonly found over on the Quest and Chaos channel, which is twitch.tv/Quest and Chaos, where I play D&D on Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. On Tuesdays, and I play Call of Cthulhu at 6 p.m. on Pacific time on Saturday nights. And I am the editor and producer and one of the actors in the Redacted Reports, which DB caught up with in 2 weeks. 2 weeks, although that was, of course, with 20 hours of driving in there. So I imagine our voices inhabit her nightmares periodically.
No, it's just that song.
Fair. That song is haunting, is it not? We're currently on hiatus with the Redacted Reports, but we will be back very soon on June 8th with the first episode of season 4. Yeah, that's all the things I'm working on right now.
Adam.
Yeah, GooseCon, come to it. It's going to be fun. There's going to be panels, live shows. There's going to be tons of TTRPGs ran all weekend. There's going to be lots of tabletop games that are going to be open for people to check out for free. It's going to be a lot of fun, and you can get your badge at tabletop.events and search for GooseCon on there. It's like $45 for a weekend badge, or if you're going to GM a couple games, you can get a GM badge for like $25. We've got, I think, a couple more vendor and sponsor spots left, and we've got a lot of table sponsor slots left. So if you want to just sponsor a table, get your logo on table for the weekend, do that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Other than that, yeah, go check out all the shows on the Majestic Goose Network. Give them all 5-star rating reviews, even if you've never heard them before, because I promise they're just good anyway. And after this, I'm either going to be streaming on my wife and I's video game channel, twitch.tv/ThesDweez, or recording an episode of Juicy Goose. Not sure yet. Still to find out. If you're wondering what Juicy Goose is, it's kind of a surprise that I maybe just ruined maybe.
You'll learn.
It's probably going to be a Patreon only thing for quite some time. Majestic Goose Patreon thing until probably we get like a lot of episodes out there, and then I can slow feed them like weekly or bi-weekly or whatever. So sign up for a Patreon. We've got one fully edited that I'll probably drop on Patreon soon just for the fuck of it. And yeah, that's all I got.
That is a phrase.
DB, how about you? Where can people find you on the interwebs?
Well,
DP. Don't search for that, by the way.
you can find me here as your keeper. I'm also here on the Majestic Goose as the part of the Disaster Crafters for That's Pretty Crafty. And I am Nalitha on Crits and Knits. And then you can find me playing all sorts of tabletop RPGs over at the Nerd Asylum. And I believe that's also a podcast I forgot. You can find me on a different space podcast called 20-Sided Adventures.
I'm shocked you forgot that one.
I know, I've been doing it forever. But yeah, you can follow me on all social medias at Deebles_Todd, where I occasionally post about what I'm doing.
Hey, guess what? We started Majestic Goose TikTok, and I'm not very good at TikTok, but we got it. So come follow us, help us out. It's ticks and talks, you know.
The ticks, the talks, the talks, the ticks.
Forgot about that. Yeah.
Nerd Asylum has one too, so
Yeah, follow all of us. Just get on the TikTok. Also,
just get on the TikToks.
We're gonna be rating You Meet in a Tavern. They're friends of the network. They've been on the show quite a bit, and they're playing their new campaign. Campaign 3 is a Call of Cthulhu campaign. So, and they all look spiffy as fuck right now. Like they've got flat caps and. What's that?
Are they doing a module or are they homebrewing it?
It is a homebrew full campaign. Full campaign. And You Meet in Tavern's a lot of fun. So go say hi. You may recognize Brian. Brian's been on a lot of shit on the network. So give him a honk when you get in 3 seconds. See everybody. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Okay.
Awesome. Oh, they